Welcome to That's Good for Footy.
That's good for footy. This is what you pray for. Every night and every day for. You give it all, and you get more. That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Wonderful. Great to see you all. Welcome along. Great to have you here at the Mulgrave Country Club for a Richmond night, and wonderful to have you here for a Richmond Tigers night. Very excited. Just having a chat with the boys out the back. I'm from Burnie in Tasmania, whether any of you know that or not, and so Seth Campbell. So we've already got a connection. I like it. So welcome to That's Good for Footy, the family-friendly, live and interactive footy panel show. This is where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. These shows are for the passionate supporters. These shows allow you to see the players be themselves. I'm ready. Let's get in. Richmond show, April the 9th, 2025. Please welcome to the show. He is our first panellist. He was born on the 4th of June in 2000. He's played a total of 56 games and he's kicked 33 goals. He made his AFL debut in 2021, and when he plays for the Richmond Football Club, he wears the number 7 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Ryan Mansell.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Great to get involved. Nice that you make the guys feel welcome when they come out here, because obviously they walk out and they're a little bit nervous, and they look around and they go, oh, geez, look at all these smiling faces. What's it like when you come out to that, mate? What's it feel like?
No, it's great. I love it. Yeah. Everyone's getting around it, so happy days.
There's that smile, ladies. Huh? Very nice. I like it a lot. Let's get our second panellist out of here. He'll be shaking his boots out the back, I reckon. He was born on the 29th of December in 2004. He's played a total of 25 games and he's kicked a total of 19 goals. He made his AFL debut last year. And when he plays for the Richmond Football Club, he wears the number 44 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Seth Campbell.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
You can probably ascertain, I'm looking at the boys going, oh, gee, do I cut it off? You can't. You can't. You've got to let it go all the way, don't you? Welcome to your very first That's Good for Footy panel show, mate. What's it like? You feel?
No, it's good. It's good turnout.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Not bad, is it? Looks pretty good. All right, let's get stuck in. We want to do it in our first little segment. It's called It's All About Me.
That's good for footy.
All right, let's find out a little bit more about you boys and your journey to get here, okay? As an elite footballer, what is something that you want to be recognised for? A match winner, a leader, a consistent contributor, a reliable teammate, someone who always gives their all, or all of the above? Which one would you be?
Oh, it's pretty easy to say all the above, but yeah. I'll go a reliable teammate. Okay. I just want to be looked at after the game by everyone, and they know that I've done my best. So that's why I play.
Yeah, good. What about you, Seth?
Yeah, I'll say all of the above.
Yeah.
100%. It's an easy answer.
Yeah, just stick with it.
He wants to be the match winner, 100%.
Match winner?
Yeah.
You're allowed to be honest.
Yeah, nah, all of the above.
Yeah, okay. Outside of a grand final, what's more important, playing in a marquee game or playing football with your mates? What do you think?
Playing with your mates, but in marquee games.
Yeah, you'd have to be, yeah. Double it up.
Yeah. Yeah, playing with your mates, 100%. Nothing better.
Yeah,
It's fun.
okay. Yeah, good. Who impresses you the most down at the club with their work ethic, their professionalism and their mindset? Who's one of those individuals that stands out for you?
I think it's the captain for me, Toby Nankervis. Yes. He really sets the tone at training and in games, and just the way he leads the group, it's pretty inspiring, and it makes us all want to be like that.
That's great. That's a good answer. Seth?
Yeah, I'd probably say Mance. Just leads by example.
Yeah.
He leads by example.
Yeah,
But, he eats a lot of lollies and a lot of KFC, so...
There's some honest answers in there. I like that. Boys, you've just kicked a team lifting goal. You look up and you watch the replay on the big screen and you see yourself in a good old-fashioned muscle body flex. Is there a moment where you actually look at it and go, that's not bad?
When I kick my goals, I usually black out a bit, so I usually forget what I've done. So when I look up the screen, I'm like, oh shit.
No, I look up at the screen and just in the air doing a backflip, so...
I was about to say, my next question is, what sort of a goal celebrator do you consider yourself to be? What sort of a goal celebrator are you?
Give it a bit. But I copy soccer celebrations, so
Okay.
something like that. But not the backflip though.
What sort of a goal celebrator are you, mate?
I usually just give it a bit of a flex.
Yeah.
Run off and give it a bit of a flex, yeah.
Nice. All right. Tell us about the new recruits at the club for this year. How have they settled into the club culture? I know there's a few new boys down there, so tell us about how they've all settled in.
Yeah, no, they've all settled in very well, almost too well, to be honest.
Okay.
No, they all come in really confident, which I think is really important as a young kid coming into a footy club.
Yep.
But it sort of shows the culture that we've sort of built at the football club of making them feel comfortable as soon as they get there. So, no, they've been very good, and their work ethic and the way they play footy is just, top notch, and they'll be good players for a long time. Yeah, good. Seth, you've been around the club, for the last year and a half. What have you noticed with the boys coming in?
Yeah, I wish I come in with the confidence they've come in with, and they fit in so well. They've come in and they just fit in, and they bring so much energy to the group. It's very exciting. I think just going through training with boys that you probably haven't seen yet, like Jonty Full and Taj Houghton, boys like that, they're going to bring so much energy and so much excitement. So
a lot of excitement down there. You're feeling the energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Tell us, excuse me, what areas are you basically helping to see or hoping to see improvement in this year from both a club perspective and also from you as an individual?
As a club perspective, we're looking at it quarter by quarter, not game by game.
Nice.
So we can have average quarters during a game, but it's how we bounce back for the next one.
Yep.
It's just getting a bit of consistency with our game plan and new players coming in and just getting comfortable with each other and some synergy within the team.
Okay. And tell us from your perspective, what are you looking to see improving for you?
Just impact more at AFL level.
Okay.
Try to lead this younger forward line group, I guess. I'm young myself, but I'm just trying to be the best leader I can down there.
Okay. So from your perspective, Seth, I ask the question again. What is it that you want to see improvement in the club, and what are you looking at to see improvement from you?
I think just having fun as a group. Like last year, we had fun, but I feel like we could take it to another level, and round one showed that. Round one against Carlton, just the energy and how much fun we're having. I want it to feel like that most games, and walk off the ground knowing that we had fun and giving it our all. That's brilliant. I had Hawthorn boys on here last week, regardless of they wear a different colour. Their attitude is we just want to go out there and have fun. You find that you get a lot of a bonding and a cohesion from that, because everybody's out there with the same cause. I reckon that's fabulous to know that you guys are heading that way. As fans, we see on the broadcast all the time, you guys down in the locker room, the handshakes, the embracing cuddles, the back and bum slaps. When this is all taking place, how pumped are you getting, and what does it mean to you personally? Yeah, I think we're just, what we're saying, we're just, having a handshake and patting each other on the back and looking each other in the eye before the game. Love it. Saying that we're going to be a good teammate. and knowing that after the game that we can come off and do the same thing.
Yeah, good. And your thoughts?
Yeah, mine's the exact same. It's just like a little sort of acknowledgement of like we're going out there to win this game together and give our all. So
Yeah, good.
gives you confidence.
Good attitude.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
What was growing up for you like? Tell us a little bit about your family. Tell us about your childhood. Something that we wouldn't generally get from either Wikipedia or something if we were stalking you on social media.
Yeah, so I obviously grew up in Tassie, Launceston.
Siblings?
Yeah, I've got 2 younger siblings, a younger brother and a younger sister.
Yeah.
She's 18, he's 21.
Yeah.
Got mum and dad down there, nan and pop, so I don't really see them too often being over here, but in constant dialogue with them back home over the phone.
Nice.
Yeah, something that you wouldn't know or get from Wikipedia. Maybe cricket was my number 1 sport until I was
wow.
about 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Batter or bowler?
Batter.
Okay. And score average?
Oh, geez. Probably wouldn't have been great. Maybe like a 30 or 40. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Has that translated over into golf or anything for you?
Yeah, I love my golf.
Okay.
Yeah, handicap's down to 9 at the moment, so
Nice.
yeah, been grinding that a
Excellent.
bit.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Okay. You ever played bamboogle?
Yeah. We actually we went down to Barnbougle about
Yeah.
2 months ago and had a few days down there, and Seth cracked the shits and was ready to book a flight home after day 1. So
Reasoning behind that?
I played terrible golf and
Right.
I hated my time out on the course.
All right, there you go. So tell us a little bit about your childhood and your upbringing and so forth, and your family.
Yeah, I grew up in Burnie. I grew up with my nan from a young age, so I grew up with her. 3 siblings, 1 sister, 2 brothers, and a stepbrother. So 4 siblings, all lived with my nan.
Wow.
Played at Burnie Dockers.
Yeah.
You know where
Yes,
that is, yeah. And went to North Launceston. Something you probably wouldn't know is I wore the number 18 at North Launceston after Ryan wore it. So
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Wow, following his footsteps. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Is the whole family a footballing family? Are there rituals or routines that you have as a family that you've always done? Is there something you can share with us there?
yeah, my family's footballing family.
Yeah.
Dad played, Pop played, my brother plays, uncles. I don't really have many like superstitions like
No.
family-wise. Maybe
Okay.
just pass the night before a game's
Routine,
always been
so?
one.
A routine that something you've always been sort of from your early footballing days to right now up until now?
Yeah, it's probably just passing the night before a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. What about you?
as a family, I think as a kid, we just watched every grand final together. That was
Okay.
probably a ritual that we always done. But by myself, probably put my left sock on before my right sock. So
Oh, so that's something you've done virtually all of your footballing career
yeah,
thus far?
yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Where's that coming from? Don't worry about that. Yeah, somebody did that. Tell us, what was the emotion like for you when you first put on the Richmond jumper down in the change rooms? And I speak about, I want to go on the sentimentality side of it. When you were growing up, you used to always, put your footy gear on and you'd go out and play your game. But now you're playing for the Richmond Football Club. You know that there's a lot of heritage there. You know there's a lot of history. What was that feeling like? What was that emotion like when you first put the jumper on before you ran out the race for your first game?
Funnily enough, it's actually 4 years today since I debuted.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but no, the feeling of putting it on for the first time, it's hard to really explain. It's just you really start to feel like you belong at the Richmond Football Club. And yeah, like still to this day, putting the Guernsey on is probably one of the best parts of the weekend. Yeah, it's definitely not a privilege. Like, it is a privilege. And yeah, we love doing it. So
Yeah. It's not something you take for granted.
No.
And what was it like for you, Seth?
Yeah, I was probably more in awe, just like being able to do it. Growing up watching footy, you're like, holy shit, you want to do that? And that's all I ever wanted to do. And then I pulled it on, and I was like, yeah, I was over the moon. And my whole family went for Richmond, so
Yeah.
they were probably more over the moon than me. But yeah,
What's that?
Yeah.
Well done. Nice. That was that footballing, the family footballing question I was sort of alluding to. I was trying to milk that one out of you to find out how that went. Tell us this though, take us behind the scenes and give us some insights into what it's like to have performance coaches, nutritionists, health and wellbeing advisors, medical staff, development coaches, physio and so forth. It's all available to you. How much does it blow you away that you've actually got access to the best professional and medical staff at the club, and you can literally go and get a massage whenever you want? Tell us what it's like being in an environment where you have access to all this.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Yeah.
I think, it's something that we can take for granted, but we try not to. Just having so many coaches, the nutritionist, it's just huge on being able to help us perform at our best, which is very important. But
For sure.
it's ideal getting a massage whenever we want. Yeah.
Does that blow you away though?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. We put a bit of work in, so we probably should be getting a lot of massages. But the nutritionist though, like Mansell's never been to the nutritionist, doesn't even know the nutritionist's name, so just eats lollies, drinks Coke.
I saw a bus just drive by and you were in front of it. Wow, okay, not bad. As a rookie, individuals hope that their natural ability, their skill, their work rate and their dedication will lead to both cohesion and confidence. Confidence refers to them playing well individually, while cohesion involves the team performing well together. How long, in your opinion, do you think this takes to evolve?
For me personally, it took me probably up until last year, so maybe like 30 games.
Okay.
To really find some consistency in the team, and that's when you get your confidence to then be able to impact at AFL level consistently. So, it took me a solid 30 games, and now I feel like I belong. Yeah, good. And your thoughts on that, Seth?
Yeah, I think at the moment, coming into the team, having a young team, I think I sort of had to fast track my development, and Ryan's been really big on that. Been looking up to him and what he's been doing, but I feel like I've needed the fast track, and I feel like at the moment I feel really confident, and I feel like I've the second most games in the forward line at the moment without Mance in, so
how good's that?
I've probably just got to give the boys a bit of leadership, and I feel like I've fast tracked my development.
That's brilliant. I love hearing that. Well said. Over time, the footy fan has also witnessed the progress of players' careers. Although maturity is a universal experience for everyone, footballers develop before our eyes. Things like physical growth, enhanced communication skills during interviews, and changes in confidence levels. Are these aspects of your development something you are conscious of as a footballer?
I feel like it comes with experience and confidence as well. If I'd have been doing this 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been pretty shit at it.
Yeah, okay.
But now it just sort of becomes natural. Obviously, there's young kids looking up to you, and you've got to give them time, and in interviews and stuff, give good answers, and just sort of just be yourself and be confident in that. Yeah, very nice. Your thoughts, Seth?
Yeah, I'm still not there yet. I'm no good at interviews or anything like that.
You're doing all right now, mate?
I don't really like talking as much, but when the mic's not in my face, I talk a fair bit. I'm a bit of a pest, but
That's all right. You're doing absolutely beautiful tonight. Don't worry about that. Let's talk about Gather Round. It's a great concept. Talking about it purely from a club and an individual perspective, though, the bonding and cohesion that comes from an event like that, which it creates, is being like it's a carnival of football. What's it like for you, and what's the take on my perception of it to you?
Yeah, well, we get 3 nights away together, or two or 3 nights, so it's a good chance to get in the hotel, have a look around at Adelaide. Not many of the boys love Adelaide, so got to try and convince them.
Notice Jack Higgins doesn't.
I've seen that. But it's just a good opportunity to sort of bond and sit in the team meeting room, play a bit of table tennis, have a bit of a laugh. And,
good. Yeah. All that stuff. Tell us what it means to you. You've both come from Tasmania. You've needed to come over and find your way. You've got to get your feet. Then you get situations like this where you go away and you play football in another state for the weekend. All the footballers are going to be there, so you're going to be walking around. You probably bump into them here and there. What's it like for you thinking about the cohesion that you're going to form with your teammates whilst you're away?
Yeah, you definitely get a lot of time together. Probably too much time, actually. 3 days is a lot to spend next to this bloke. But it's really good. This weekend I'm going to take my Xbox we're going to set the FIFA and the 2K up in the games room and
Beautiful. Well done.
Going, so yeah.
Nice, mate. Nice.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
Doing what you love often requires the belief of others. The question then becomes, how much confidence does knowing that others believe in you provide you the ability to be your best? Tell me what that feels like.
Yeah, I think there's a good example when Ooze came into the club. He really believed in me early, and that sort of gave me confidence to be a consistent performer last year. Yeah, so I've taken that into this year, hopefully. So
that's brilliant, mate. Tell me about you, Seth.
Yeah,
how much
having
confidence do you
just
get from it?
probably the right people believing in you, like the blokes in the four walls. If your teammates if they believe in you, Ooze believes in you. Yeah. The reason you get in the game is probably because the coaches believe in you. So it shows you, it gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Go out and be your best. You're a bloke and a mate first, and a footballer second. So what sort of a bloke and a mate are you outside of football?
No,
They are both smart.
I'd like to think I'm a good bloke. He might say opposite, but it's important to be a good person outside the football club as well. It's still being a good teammate outside of playing football. So, I'm pretty quiet outside the football club and like to stay to myself a bit, but always manage to find time for this bloke next to me. So.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. So what sort of a bloke and a mate are you outside of football?
I'd probably the greatest bloke ever. So,
Yeah, baby.
Nice, mate.
I think I try to find a bit of time for mates. I play a lot of Xbox, so
Okay.
yeah, I play a bit with the boys, and
all right.
that's how I bond with me mates and stuff from home. So
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, since he did the backflip, he doesn't have much time for me anymore.
Nice. All right. Well said. I want to know this, guys. Your future as a bloke changes because you're now a footballer. Women look at you different. People are interested in your opinion. Success can come in many forms. You will soon, if you haven't already, get the opportunity to travel to destinations you never thought possible and experience things that you may not have thought possible. Life is a journey. Yours has just taken on a new direction. So what and who keeps you grounded?
I reckon my dad.
Okay.
He keeps me grounded. It's just not forgetting where you came from, I guess. Always like getting back to Tassie and seeing family, and that keeps me grounded. So.
Bloody oath, I love that.
Yeah, the missus keeps me grounded.
Okay.
And me little brother does.
How many hearts just got broken then? Wow. There you go, Seth.
Yeah. The little brother from home keeps me grounded. After every footy game, doesn't matter how I play, he sends me a message.
Yep.
And he lets me know what I can do better. So it's good by him, but yeah.
That's the constructive feedback, though. I mean,
yeah, it is.
Sort of appreciate it.
Not really, no.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. When you're in a car, you have to trust the driver. You trust they are someone that can handle any situation that comes up. They have experience, knowledge, and skill set for all conditions. You have to trust in their ability. Using this as an analogy, who is that one teammate down at the club that you have that level of trust with?
Definitely not this bloke. I actually fear for my life every time I'm in the car with him. Yeah.
How are you handling Melbourne driving, mate? Not quite like Tassie.
No, I'm good. I'm a good driver. He's just,
Yep.
Back to the question.
Yes.
I'll go Tom Lynch.
Yeah, right.
He's very experienced,
Yes.
smart, knows what's going on, so I'll back him in.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's a lie. I'd probably say Toby. Yeah, Toby
Okay.
and Curvis. Yeah.
Yep, happy with that. You walk into a pub or a bar and the footy is on. At what point are you conscious of the fact that's actually what you do for a living?
Pretty much every time you look at it, but I try not to watch too much footy, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Is there a reason? What's your...
it can get a bit too much sometimes, I think. Yeah.
The bubble and just
Yeah.
need to escape it?
Yeah.
Yep, I understand. which is why Xbox comes in handy. But what's your thoughts when you walk in and you see footy on, and you go, man, that's actually what I do too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But then it's like, yeah, I'm a bit like Ryan. I try not to watch as much footy as what I used to. I've been into the NRL and stuff like that, so I'll try to find something else to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Channel your interests in other directions. If you had to comment on each other's playing style or speak of each other's key attributes, what would you say about each other? Mance, what would you say about?
Nah, I've got nothing for him. Nah. A lot of X factor, speed. Just exciting to watch.
Good. Very nice. Stop kicking each other under the table. Nah, it's all right. What would you say, Seth?
No, he's a great teammate. Like, he's everything you want. He just puts his head over it every week, gives his all. And he's not the most skillful bloke, but he's just like, he just gives it all.
Very
and
nice.
he knows that. He rolls him off the shin, but he just gives it his all, and that's what I love about him.
Can I ask you, is there a special bond because you both come from Tassie? Do you feel that? Is there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like even Banksy, Nank, we're all pretty close. You always find us together. So
yeah, good. Yeah, good. Very, very nice. When you were giving away the signed kids' footies at the end of the game, you're walking towards the boundary line. You can see everybody lined up. What are you actually looking for?
Oh, just a young, passionate fan. Yep. That looks like they love Richmond. And
yeah, right. Nice.
Yeah, a little kid every time. Yeah, try to give it a little kid.
Yep. Beautiful. Which club did you dislike the most when you were growing up?
I was a Hawthorn supporter, so Geelong.
Oh, very good. Yep.
Richmond.
Serious? Wow. There you go. All right. You heard it here first. Who was the AFL? Yeah. Good answer, Seth. Who was the AFL club that you like to beat the most now in your AFL career?
Carlton.
Nice. See how easy it is to win them back?
Yeah, I'd go Collingwood.
Collingwood. Yeah, okay. Good. This might be a question more suited to the coach, but you hear things like one soldier goes down and another one steps up. We know how much the process is that it takes to win a premiership, but which do you think plays the most pivotal role in achieving that success? Injury-free personnel or understanding of the game plan?
Oh, you've got to have a little bit of luck go your way with injury, but it's having the depth that knows the game plan well enough and can execute it to come through and impact. Yeah, good. Seth, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm not a coach, but I think maybe most blokes get picked off just knowing the game plan.
Yeah, okay. The definition of an AFL footballer is constantly changing and evolving. You're more of a professional athlete nowadays. You had to be fit, skilled and tough both mentally and physically. But the game is moving so fast now, especially with transition football. So much so that now endurance and stamina are the new KPIs. How accurate is this assessment and how much of your training is devoted towards this?
Well, I hope it hasn't changed to that because I might be in a bit of trouble. I'm very different to this bloke. I'm very like few sprint efforts and then have a bit of a break and then go again, have a break, have a go.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the way I've rounded my game around.
Can I ask you, in the time now that you've been playing AFL football, have you seen the progression of it just moving quicker and quicker? In your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the skills are pretty clean and fast. So it is a very fast game.
Yeah. And so, following on from that, what would you say about that?
Oh, just on what Ryan said, I think you see Ryan a lot. He'll do a couple of sprint efforts. I don't know if he wants to kick goals or not, but he'll always go deepest forward after that. He'll sit out of the square and say, kick it to me in the cage, but that's after a couple of efforts. But no, I reckon it's 100% it's accurate,
Yeah. And your thoughts on how quick the game goes?
It's quick. It's very quick. I think you need to be up there with the level of stamina and endurance.
For sure. And you're a runner, per se?
He's very good.
Yeah. Did you ever indulge in athletics in any way, shape or form?
I'm not naturally gifted, but some blokes say I am, but I'm all right, Here's
another question for you. Gymnastics. Did you get involved in it?
No, I just used to be a show-off at school and just do it all the time.
And really, it just stemmed from that?
Yeah.
So you had the confidence in order to go, I'm not going to hit my head and break my spine or anything, I'll be fine?
Yeah.
Wow.
Never hurt myself.
Yeah?
Never.
That's brilliant. All right. Do you manifest things? Do you write down your goals, the goals that you want to achieve? Are you that kind of person?
Not really, nah.
No?
I just
Okay.
like sort of week by week.
Yeah, all right, that's okay. Because, I mean, your football's broken down into quarter by quarter, so you're a real bite-sized pieces kind of guy.
Yep.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I got short-term and long-term goals. So
Yep.
yeah, short-term's just every game and
Yep.
every quarter. So normally before games, the night before, I'll do short-term goals.
Okay.
And then I got my long-term goals that are just outcomes of
Yep.
if I can complete them short-term goals.
Yeah, good. Very nice. The younger you is having a chat with the older you. How proud would the younger be with what you've achieved thus far?
Yeah, he'd be very proud, I think. I never really expected to be in the position that I am today, so I'm very proud to be able to
That's beautiful.
do what I do.
Well done, mate. Seth?
Yeah, I think the younger me wouldn't believe where I am today. So yeah, very proud. I
So
reckon.
achievements are a big one.
That's good for footy. That's good for footy.
Thursday and Friday night football, this is what I want to know. They're prime time viewing categories. You want to play your best, but you also want to look your best. Who or how many individuals down at the club go that little bit extra? Maybe with a new haircut, a new headband, or even a tattoo. What's the rules when it comes to deodorant, aftershave or cologne?
Seth doesn't know what deodorant and aftershave is.
Ryan doesn't get haircuts. He's nearly done. He's going to Turkey in the off-season. Hair transplant.
I think I got my answer. All right, that's fine. There are a few perks with being an AFL footballer. What's your most favourite? There are a few perks with being an AFL footballer. What's your most favourite?
Yeah, playing in front of big crowds. Yeah.
Okay.
Big home crowds at the
Yeah,
G.
nice. Yeah. That roar that you hear the Tiger Army and they get stuck in, goosebumps?
Yeah, unbelievable. Love it.
Yeah,
So good.
Yeah, nice. Same?
Yeah, same, but just being able to do things like this,
Yeah.
be engaged with the fans.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, well said. Good on you, mate. Very nice. You said before that you maybe don't watch a lot of football, but I have to ask the question, do you watch much footy on the TV? And if you do you watch it with the volume up or down?
I think I've got it up, but I'm usually just scrolling on my phone or something, so...
Okay. Yeah, all right. And Seth?
Yeah, volume up.
Yeah. Okay. And you watch a bit?
Yeah, I can watch the second half of games. Like,
Okay.
I can still watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There are, excuse me. There are some options. There are so many options out there to get your footy fix. So much so that now that the landscape is saturated with content, how do you decide what to take in, what you read and what you listen to?
Yeah, this is something that I've had to work on. Early days, I'd just read everything, and it wasn't great.
Took it on like a bit of a sponge, and it's not healthy.
And you usually read the negative comments more than the positive. I've sort of just tried to shut it all out now and just worry about what the people within the four walls say.
Can I ask you? You see, there's like 3 or 4 shows on 7, 3 or 4 shows on 9, 3 or 4 shows on Foxtel and KO and whatever else. Do you pay much attention to what goes on that?
No, I don't watch them.
Excellent,
Yeah.
beautiful. Seth?
Yeah, I think if me missus or someone gave me a bit of advice, I'd listen, or a comment on something,
Yeah,
I'll listen,
nice.
but I don't try to read into it.
Yeah, good. Before a big game, do you like your own space? Are you nervous, anxious, talkative, or are you quiet and just like to go through your routine? Which one of those would be you?
I like my own space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I'm completely opposite. During the week, I'm a pest, and then before the game, you won't hear from me, or you won't see me or anything. And he's told me to stop being like it because I'm too quiet.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, mate, he's the loudest bloke and the biggest pest during the week, and then game day, he won't say anything.
Everyone's got their routine.
Yeah.
Is it sometimes weird when someone recognises you? Have you ever been in a situation where someone has confused you with thinking that you are someone else?
Yeah, it's always... Oh, it's not weird, but it's almost cool when you do get recognised. No, I don't think I've been recognised as someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been recognised as Chris Hemsworth, so...
No arguments here. Well, go for it, Seth. I love it. Yeah. Wow. How do you handle your current living arrangements and shared responsibilities like cooking, cleaning, chores and shopping? Who does it?
Yeah, I live with my fiance. Yeah, she does most of it. I'm pretty lazy.
Right.
But yeah, I'll try to give her a bit of a chop out every now and then.
Okay, a bit of a chop out like that. In relation to cooking, do you cook at all?
Sometimes.
Is cooking an egg counted? Yeah, okay. What about you, Seth?
Yeah, I do it all.
Do it all, mate.
Everything.
Now they're really kicking each other under the table. This is good. What do you consider your best skill or asset? Is it your strength, determination, your kicking style, your marking ability, your tackling pressure, your ability to read the play, or your never say die attitude? Which one of these things do you think best sums you up?
Probably the never say die attitude for me.
Yeah, I reckon that would be right.
Yeah, running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always say if I couldn't run, I wouldn't be here. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is there another player in the league that you either follow from afar or take inspiration from because you like the way they go about it?
Toby Green.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yep. What about
I'll
you,
go
mate?
Charlie Cameron from Brisbane.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, nice small forward, I like that. What advice would you offer to a young boy or girl regarding the challenges of playing both football at the elite level, and what are the most effective strategies for coping with a loss? What advice would you offer?
Always just enjoy it. Yeah, because you never know when it's going to end. And yeah, the most effective strategies for coping with a loss is probably just surround yourself with the right people, stay off your phone and just enjoy the company of the right people.
Very nice.
Yeah, have fun. Just have fun no matter what. And if you're not having fun, then it's probably not for you. But yeah, just have fun, and then probably the most effective ways.
Yeah.
With a loss is, probably just surround yourself with good people, or just with the boys. We like to go into the change rooms after games and just sit down. Don't really talk much about the game, but just in each other's company, which is good.
Yeah, good. We see the coverage of you guys arriving for the game and preparing, but what is your individual preparations? It's an hour before the game. Run us through your routine.
I'm pretty early, ready to go. I'll listen to a bit of music, get me up and about, and then just really lock in and ready to go.
Okay. What's that go-to song in your head?
Enter Sandman.
Okay.
Yeah, from Metallica.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, very good. Yep.
I'm superstitious, so I travel to the game. I listen to about the same four songs. I get to the ground. I go out, have a kick before the game with mates, and then I come in, sit down on my own for a bit, and then go back out again, have another kick, come in, sit down on my own again in the same corner, and then sock on the left, right, and then I jump the boundary on my right foot.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that? All right. Excellent. I'm sitting at home on the couch and I'm watching the game and the commentators read out your stats. Have you ever been watching the game on the replay and you go, that sounds pretty cool?
Can't say I've watched a replayed game of myself. No.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
I can't say. I've seen a lot, but I've seen Jack commentate on one of our games, and I hated it. So Jack, I don't like his voice. So
he's not holding back tonight, is he? Well said, mate. All right, you'll be back on this show again. You've done a couple of classy spins, thrown in with a couple of fancy dance moves, and an inside-out handball in tight contests, and then you get the ball back and you hit a target lace out. How's your confidence level at this point?
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good if you do that. Yeah, no, very, very confident.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably look up at the scoreboard, have a look at it, and then look back down and laugh or smile. Yeah, confidence goes up.
Very good, mate. Very good. Let's go some serious stuff here, boys. What's the best, crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy.
Yeah, crunchy.
Crunchy, okay. Where do you keep tomato sauce? Is it in the fridge or the cupboard?
Fridge.
Pantry.
Pantry, okay, all right. Vegemite in the fridge or the cupboard?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Wow.
In the bin.
In the bin? Wow, there you go. Are you a pyjamas, boxers or a birthday suit kind of guy when it comes to bedtime? Are you a pyjamas, boxers or birthday suit kind of guy when it comes to bedtime?
Yeah, birthday suit.
Wow. A birthday suit. Or boxers or pyjamas?
Nah, I'm probably naked.
Not holding back. There you get it. Oh, wow. Like it. Do you prefer the aisle or the window seat on a plane?
Window.
Window?
Aisle.
Aisle, okay. Do you sit in the front or rear of the bus?
I'm in the front. Yep.
Front.
Front. And your last question in this segment, favourite month of the year and why?
June, because it's my birthday.
Ah, very good answer.
March. It's round 1.
There you go. Well done. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the boys, please.
That's good for fun.
That's the hard stuff over.
That's good for fun.
All right. Let's see where we go, boys. I'll give you one rule. Just keep the microphone up nice and close to you. And the other rule that I will tell you about is if you get it wrong, the other person can steal the points. Okay? Here comes your first question. Who's your team's captain?
Buzz.
Hayden.
Yes.
Toby Nankovas.
Correct. There you are. You're off the mark. Well done. Who wears the number 5 at your club?
Oh no, this, Jesus Christ.
Buzz. Jaden Ross. Jack Ross.
Jack Ross.
Jack Ross.
We'll give it to you. Yeah, all right. You got a fist pump out of it. How many premierships has your club won?
Buzz.
Hayden.
10.
No. Aiden?
15.
No. 13. Very close, boys. Just keep your microphone up nice and close. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final? Just have a guess.
Hayden.
Aiden?
7.
No. Higher?
5. 9.
No. It was 12. Bad luck, boys. Closest to within 1,000. How many members does your club currently have? Have a stab, boys.
Buzz.
Yeah.
50.
What, 50 people or 50,000?
50 people.
50 people. Right. You know this is going out live, don't you? Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. Aiden,
I have no clue, mate. Like,
do you want to have a guess, mate?
like
Who said that?
me.
What do you think?
80,000.
Do you reckon 80,000?
Yeah.
No, you'd be wrong.
Oh.
It's 85,723. Can't give it to you. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
Hayden.
Aiden.
18th.
Hey, well done, mate. All right, you're off the mark. Good on you, champ. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season? Aiden.
2.
All right. He's back with a vengeance. Well done, champ. Let's go into question number 8. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
Buzz.
Hayden.
2020 Geelong.
Yes, well done. Good boy. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Hayden.
Aiden.
31.
Well done, mate. Yes, you did. This is for 2 points, boys. What year and who was the last Richmond player to win a Norm Smith medal?
Buzz.
Yes.
Dustin Martin 2015.
Dustin Martin is correct. What year did you say? 2019? He said 2019, didn't he?
20.
Yeah, that's wrong. Aiden.
2020.
Yes, that's 1 point each, all right? This is for 2 points. Who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2024 and how many goals did they kick? Anytime you're ready, boys.
Hayden.
Aiden.
McCarthy. Lafayette.
No.
I don't know.
No idea? Okay, you passed on both of it. It was Shy Bolton with 34 goals. All right? This is for 3 points, boys. Player, year and votes. Who was the last Richmond player to win a Brownlow medal?
Buzz.
Oh, you're jumping in early. Let's see if you can get all three then.
Dustin Martin, 2015.
No.
Hayden.
Aiden. Dustin Martin's correct.
2020. No, 2019.
No.
2017.
No. Neither of you can get it now. It was Dustin Martin, 2017, with 36 votes. All right? No points there. Out of these three players, this is a multiple choice question, boys. That means you get to choose one out of the three. All right? Out of these three players, who has kicked the most goals in the history of the Richmond Football Club? Is it A, Michael Roach? Is it B, Kevin Bartlett? Or is it C, Jack Rewalt?
Hayden.
Aiden.
First one.
First one.
What's his?
Michael Roach?
Yeah.
No.
Buzz. Jack Rewalt.
Yes. Yes. 785 goals, yes. Which Richmond player, multiple choice again, and this is the last question, so where are we? 5 versus 4. It's cutthroat. Everyone's sitting on the edge of their seat out there.
Yeah.
Which Richmond player has played the most games in the history of the club? A, is it Jack Dyer? Right. Which Richmond player has played the most games in the history of the club out of these players? A, Jack Dyer. B, Francis Burke. Or C, Jack Rewalt?
Hayden.
A? Yes, Aiden? Who?
Yeah. Oh, Jack Rewalt.
Jack Rewalt's correct. You got it. Total score of 5 versus 5. That's it. You're both winners.
Yeah.
Well done. Good on you, boys. What's going to happen here is you've won from Hamper World, which is the lovely company right here. You've won a $100 voucher, right? A $100 voucher from Hamper World to go to Hamper World and get yourself a $100 hamper, all right? Made up of anything you want. So I'll give you one voucher and we'll give you another one. Sandy will grab one while we're getting the photos done, all right? So one of you can take that and there'll be one more at the end of the show. Well done, boys. Get off the stage. Thank you. Love it. Good on you.
That's good for footy.
All right, here we go. And your first one is number 33.
Camden McIntosh.
Correct. Number 1.
Nick Lawson.
Correct. Number 30.
Tom Brown.
Correct. Number 42.
Mikel Jimmelflower.
Tyler Sonsi.
Number 42.
No, sorry. No, that's a mistake. You got it right. Number 42. I read it wrong.
Yeah.
You got it right. Go. Number 2.
Jacob Hopper.
Yes. Number 43.
Jacob Bell.
Correct. Number 3.
Dan Pressia.
Correct. Number 25.
Toby Dankovers.
Correct. Number 5.
Jack Ross.
Correct. Number 12.
Ben Miller.
Correct. Number 19.
Tom Lynch.
Correct. Number 14.
Tim Torino.
Correct. Number 21.
Noel Bolter.
Correct. Number 15.
Jaden Short.
Correct. Number 17.
Morris Riley.
Correct. Number 27.
Thompson Dow.
Correct. Number 22.
Sam Lawler.
Correct. Number 32.
Samson Ryan.
Correct. Number 18.
Josh Gibkiss.
Yes. 18. Whoa. Great score, mate. Very good. You got a real workout over there, Piper. That was fantastic. That's one of the best scores we've had. Sorry, mate. That's brilliant. That is fantastic. You'll be right. You feel confident, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this one goes. Robert, you're going to be keeping score. Your time will start with your first one. Here we go. Number 34.
Harry Armstrong.
Correct. Number 35.
Nathan Broad.
Correct. Number 20.
Jacob Kazitsky.
Correct. Number 41.
Sam Banks.
Correct. Number 45.
Tyler Young.
Correct. Number 7.
Ryan Mansell.
Correct. Number 48.
Steely Grant.
Correct. Number 13.
Hugo Rouse Smith.
Correct. Number 39.
Marte Kalina.
Yes. Number 44.
Seth Campbell.
Correct. Number 46.
Jacob Blight.
Correct. Number 23.
Judson Clark.
Number 15.
Jaden Short.
Number 21.
Noel Bolter.
Number 14.
Tim Torino.
Number 19.
Tom Lynch.
Number 12.
Ben Miller.
Number 5.
Jack Ross.
Number 25.
Toby Dane Curtis.
Number 3.
Dion Pressia.
Number 43.
Jacob Bauer.
Number 2.
Jacob Hopper.
Well done. There you go. Wow.
You gave him numbers I already answered.
I know.
I already answered them.
I had to go back there. There's only so many players that play at the club. That was fantastic. Do you know what's going to happen here, Robert? You're going to love this because all you had to do is come up and keep score, and the man's won for you. We're going to give you a pair of $135 earbuds, courtesy of Yamaha, all right? Because he got it all right for you. And Piper, you don't go home empty-handed. You've got an inflatable football, and you've got a little football from That's Good for Footy. Well done, darling.
Oh,
thank you very much. Good on you guys. That's it. Happy days. Thanks, Piper. Thanks, Robert. Good stuff. Well done, champion. I just wanted to say thank you so much to all you wonderful Richmond fans for coming along tonight. Obviously, there was a little bit of disappointment, which I alluded to at the start, but you know what? Have a look at that guy. How fantastic was he? What I just wanted to say, I'll go through a little bit of just one little piece of housekeeping with you. If you'd like to be part of the live audience, if you guys had a good time, go and tell other people. That way we could probably do a show, start doing a show every week again, but we're going to have to revert to fortnights. But get people to come along. We'd love to see you all. And you guys have been fantastic. I really mean that. We've got another show on, which is now going to be on the 23rd of April. It's at the Frankston RSL. You probably won't like this, but it's a Collingwood show. Well, sorry, that's what I did when I announced this. But it's with Tim Membry and Harry Perryman. So if you know any Collingwood fans, maybe tag them in, share it, let them know. If you want to get your tickets, you can only get them through the That's Good Footy Facebook page. What I wanted to do now is just say thank you to Sam, my sound guy down the back of the room. Thank you to the lovely Sandy. Could you please put your hands together for her? Can you... these are the new That's Good for Footy scarf and beanie packs that have come out for 2025. Oh, she looks beautiful. And could you wrap that on? There you go. If you're ever interested in getting a That's Good for Footy beanie or scarf, get in contact with us and we'll post them out to you. Or you can maybe come and get one at the show. Either way. What I'd like to do now is just say to you all, could you please put your hands together for Seth Campbell and Ryan Mansell? Come on! You guys were seriously fantastic. Great representation for the Richmond Football Club. Great representation for Tasmania. Great for Bernie. Oh, man. All right. I love that. I really enjoyed having you both on. Thank you very much for making yourselves available. You at the last minute, even more special, but I love you both. Well done. Pick up your microphones. I want you guys to have the last words. First of all, would you ever come back, or that's it, we'll never see you again?
No, I'll be back.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, good. You've both been absolutely wonderful. You want to say anything to the fans?
Yeah, thanks for turning out. We really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we can get another show in soon.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Well done. All right, there you go. This has been the That's Good Footy panel show. My name is Damien. Thanks for your support. Thanks for coming along tonight. We hope to see you at the next Richmond show. Cheers, everyone. See you soon. Thanks and good night.
You pray for. Every night and every day for. You give it all, and you give more. That's good for footy. Oh, you give more. That's good for footy. That's good for footy.